And to being a lady.
Be a lady. On her way to be a lady.
We forgot the king is Tom Hanks using his Forrest Gump accent. Musical Monday. Musical Monday.
If you're a lady who wishes to be queen,
then you've got to be cruel and mean. Musical Monday.
Hello and welcome back to Musical Monday with Zach and Shae and ImprovBroadway. I'm Zach.
I'm Shae.
And we're at ImprovBroadway.
ImprovBroadway.
And joined at us as our number one confidant and has the power of attorney over both our wills, Caleb Wall.
Caleb, give us your best queen impression.
Like the leader of
A regal queen.
a regal queen.
Leader of the free world, the queen.
It's like this.
A manatee.
That's like a Sleeping Beauty queen.
It's the best kind.
From like the 40s. Do you guys remember that Sleeping Beauty? They have like a 10-minute song where they're just drinking and clamming.
They're clamming their beer
Clamming
cups.
when you clam the beers.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah, back then they called
You
it things.
know.
You know what it is.
That's how they called it back
He's
then.
drinking out of the lute.
Yeah.
Okay.
If this is your first time watching Musical Monday, this is the show where we sing our favorite songs to the musicals that no one has ever heard about. And Shae, I can't wait to dig in today's musical.
You love digging.
I love digging. If I weren't a comedian, I would have a backhoe, and that'd be my job.
Yeah.
Hoe and backs.
You love hoes.
I love hoes, and I love digging, and I love digging hoes.
You love digging up hoes.
Today's musical is called The Lady's Guide to Becoming Queen.
That's right. If you have ever taken a women's studies class, you've seen there are instructions to a woman. They wrote it in the 50s, and it's all about. It says never date a footballer.
Yeah.
Don't trust men; they're trash. Anyways, this is nothing like that.
That's just a fun fact from Shae, who's taken at least 7 women's studies classes. How many do you think you took in college?
Probably 5 from a very
close.
conservative college.
We won't say which one, but it rhymes with schmigum schmung.
Shmoo University.
Schmooniversity. That'll throw them off the trail.
Anyways, that's too much about my personal life. So let's move on.
Well, this musical is all about a civilization where queendom isn't passed through marriage or blood, but by who is the ladiest lady.
And of course, to qualify a lady.
That's what they say. Lady.
Lady. What makes a lady, Zach? Tell us.
In real world or in this universe?
In this universe.
What makes a lady? Why her corset is tight as a dish. That's one.
That's okay. Interesting.
We start superficial and then we'll go to deeper values.
Okay.
That's the most superficial one.
And in this opening song, of course, her corset is so tight that she will gasp stylistically interspersed throughout the song. There's a lot of weird gasps.
Yes, so this is the protagonist is an aspiring lady who has even bigger aspirations to be queen. And so she wants to show that she can do the first step of ladyhood by having the tightest corset. In this song, String Me Up. Ooh, ah, tighter, Marvel, please. Ooh, ah, if I want to be queen one day, you must pull it tight. If I'm to rule the world, I must give my body a fight. Where the corset's a warrior and my body's the land, and my lungs are in deep demand. Pull, 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 so that I can be the queen one day. String me up. When I say string me up, I mean my corset strings. String me up. Tighter, please, tighter. I don't want to feel my ribcage. I want to hear them crack. Ooh, ah. I I don't want to breathe. I don't want to gasp. I just want to have no more flack. So if you don't see the red in my eyes, then you have not gone far enough. So I want you to string me up so tight that you hardly hear a cough.
String me up, string you up, string you up, string you up. And when you say string me up, you mean pull your corset tight.
And when it is tight enough, I'm on my way to be a queen. So when I say string me up, you'll always know what I mean.
Incorrigible. Quite the performance.
Indeed. But that is nothing compared to her biggest rival, someone who's already 3 steps ahead into ladyhood than she is, which, of course, the 4th step to becoming a lady, Shae, you know.
Is being yourself.
Should be number 1.
You'd think,
You'd
but
think so.
Corsets come first.
Corsets, oh my gosh.
And that's the exception. You can be yourself, but you have to wear a corset.
And the 2 other things that we didn't mention.
Yeah, you have to be yourself if yourself liked corsets. And if you don't like corsets, well then, you don't have a very good self.
And guess what? You're not yourself. And if you say, no, I'm myself, and like, well, do you like corsets? I'm pretty sure you're not yourself.
At least in this universe.
In this universe, of course. Well, we see this, she is the most self, and she is 1 step away from competing to be queen. And so she knocks on her door. And she's one of those people who's like so self-confident where it's like basically obnoxious. You know what I mean? Someone who's like so well put together where it's almost infuriating. You know someone like that?
I do.
What's their name?
Can't say it.
Can't say it?
Actually,
or won't say it?
I don't know if I do know anyone like that. My friends are all a mess. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm trying to think. What does it say about me that I don't have friends like that? I don't know.
Probably that your friends are human.
They're great people.
Great people. But unfortunately, this person, she's too great. She's too great, and she's just like, there's nothing about what she says explicitly, like on paper, where you'd be able to go, what a snobby and awful thing she said. It's the subtext that you glean from this song to be like, you're too perfect, and I hate you. As she sings to the protagonist in this song, try to be more like you.
Hello? Are you in there? Okay, I'll just talk through the door. I have a great diaphragm. I talked to my therapist and asked about my problems. She said that I'm perfect and I basically already solved them. Have you ever tried that? Just being a little bit better at being yourself. It really helps when you're trying to be a queen, a perfect queen, a queen, a perfect queen, a queen, a perfect queen. I go to my favorite store, Bloomingdale's or some more. I buy myself a little treat, something cheap like 15 grand. Then I go outside, a new dress in my hand, feeling a little better with a new weather attitude. Have you ever tried that? Just being rich a little bit. It helps when you've got that little cushion to be the perfect queen, 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 the perfect queen. Or have you ever looked yourself in the mirror and tried not one to see or hear. I have my bad days too. I get a pimple once every month. And even though I'm virile, strong, and young, I still have that off day where this old queen cannot slay. But that doesn't mean that I don't persevere. Wipe away my tears and say, you're a perfect queen, 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 a perfect queen.
Ah, incredible. And she went straight into step 5, which was sing a dope song.
That's right.
Incredible.
And to being a lady.
Be a lady. On her way to be a lady.
We forgot the king is Tom Hanks using his Forrest Gump accent.
We did forget about that. How could we? It's such a huge part of the musical.
The worst part.
He says, I think you're all ladies.
Oh, God.
And they say, please, king, back to your room. I don't want to go back to my room, Jenny. Who's the queen? The queen, the current queen, Queen Jenny. Who was previously Lady Jenny.
Lady. Anyways.
Anywho's.
This final song is a real holleration.
Ugh.
Because at this point, we've seen the two rivals.
Two rival ladies.
Trying to become the queen.
Right.
But they it's a lot like a pageant.
It's a lot like that.
Where they have to strut down the runway and wear different clothes. And what they realize is that, what's the point of being queen? There's a democracy. It's like England. It's like,
yeah,
all you do is kind of go to events, I think, when you're the queen of England.
Yeah, I mean, you're more or less just like a figurehead. You're a symbol.
Yeah,
you don't
you're a
actually
celebrity.
Mean anything.
Yeah, so they decide.
And what's the point of that?
And what's the point of that? Especially when it feels like they can't really make a difference.
Not at all. And so the ladies band together and form a coup d'etat to overthrow the queen.
They say, off with your head.
Off with their head. Said, let them eat cake. And off with your head.
Said, let us eat cake while we watch you off with your head.
While you're off with your head, we're eating cake.
We're eating cake, yeah.
And so we hear this victorious rebel freedom fighter war cry from all the ladies as they declare in this song the Declaration of Ladydependence. No more queens.
No more queens. No more queens.
One played the piccolo. You remember like in the Revolutionary War they did that?
Yeah. Ba-dum. One played the drums. Remember that? Ba-dum.
One played the tuba. Remember that? And the triangle.
Yeah.
No more queens. No more queens from here on out. No more queens for let's scream and shout. Let's scream and shout.
We're squeamish and we're screaming. We're screaming, scream, and shout.
We don't like blood, but we're still off with your head. We're squeamish around blood, but we still need you dead. So could you please, with no blood off your head?
We got the guillotine, don't wanna see your spleen, because like I said, we don't like blood. And it's off with your head, but after when you're dead, we hope that someone can clean up your head.
And we realized if we cauterize the wound as the blood goes through your neck, there will be blood or any gore after you're dead. Cause the Well, rule number 2 of the ladyhood was never to see blood. And that's the one rule we still carry with us as we declare freedom.
The Declaration of Ladydependence. The Declaration of Ladydependence. The Declaration of Ladydependence. I just realized that my appetite is waning after all these assassinations. I wanna put my cake in the refrigerator, maybe eat it later, because the sight of blood is making me squeamish. I kind of regret it, kind of wanna leave it. Ladies, did we make a mistake? It's kind of wearing my brain.
She's with the queen, off with her head.
No.
She's a traitorous lady. Let's make her real dead in a bloodless way, 'cause none of us wanna see that.
No. It's the Declaration of Ladydependence. Shouldn't that mean I get my independence? The Declaration of Ladydependence.
So yeah. Well, if you want to be your own country, you have to propose and declare to me what the statutes would be in your new nation. Say I'm real now or face decapitation.
I just want to stay alive.
That's good enough for me. Go run and hide as we finish our revolution.
It's the Declaration of Ladydependence. The Declaration of Ladydependence. The Declaration of Ladydependence.
It's freedom for ladies everywhere. Attack!
The recorder.
The
Declaration of Ladydependence.
God kill the queen.
Oh God, that felt treasonous. And I'm not even a British citizen.
And my ancestors killed Brits.
Really?
I don't know, probably. They're pig farmers. They probably killed somebody.
Mine immigrated from the north.
That's too much personal information. Did any of them go to Schmigum Schmung Schmoonishmercity?
Basically my social security. They can find me out from just that.
All the context clues, every password you ever put online. But we'll never reveal your passwords online, ever. We'll never betray you. We will only love you because we're so grateful that you come and watch this. Guys, our wonderful producer, Ethan Young, has mixed some of our favorite songs, and it's all on Spotify. Go check them out at Musical Monday. There's the podcast Musical Monday, but search the artist Musical Monday on Spotify. You'll find it there. They're so fun, and he's working hard on getting more of them that way. You can also leave comments. Let us know the musicals that no one's ever heard of that you would like us to do. And also, this will probably still be going on when we release this, but please go to drybarunscripted.com. We're helping to make the first platform for improv comedy specials. We're partnering with Colin Mockery to do it. We'd love for you to be involved. But we'd also love for you to be with us in your hearts, in your mind, in your souls every day of the week, but especially on